Hi, Transit. How are you, dear? Where are you at, sir? Hey, J-Lo. How are you, sweetie? Come in. Come in, come in. Hi, Humble. Y'all give me 1 second. I have to go get something. I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. How do y'all like my picture, my backdrop? Are you resting, Transit? I'm doing good, Humble. Just hanging out. Got a couple rolls of quarters that I was going to go through. Well, I got 2 of them anyway. See what we can find in those. A 3 a.m. delivery. So what does that mean? Like you're just waiting for them to like let you unload it? Oh, that's great news, J-Lo. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, buddy. Humble, I'm not sure if Mr. West Texas. Oh, this drives me crazy. Somebody unplugs my laptop, but never plugs it back in. I'm not sure, Humble. I'm sure Mr. West Texas will get a hold of you. Also, like at 2:30. What's everybody up to tonight? What's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything cool? Any cool shit? Hold on, I need my glasses because I can't see. Found him. Sorry, y'all. Geez, you'd think I'd be more prepared, huh? Um, you're driving, Humble? Oh, going to get your babies? Nice. Nice. That's cool. So yeah, my picture right here, I had a friend ask me if I wanted it. I guess she was getting some different decor. And I said, of course, I'll take that. That is beautiful. And it's free. Can't be free, right? So you just have to wait there, transit, till they let you in, basically. What time is it over where you're at, Humble and Transit? What time is it in California? And Humble, I forgot where you live. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible. I have a horrible memory. It's 9 o'clock. Here it's almost 11. I kind of waited a little late to get on, but I had so much to do. So I tried to hurry and get my stuff done, and then I hopped right on here. So it's a little late, but I knew some of you people would be on here. And so yeah, I went to a couple of estate sales. The last couple days, I went to one yesterday and then one today, and man, I just love estate sales. They're really interesting. Ha ha ha, yeah. Well, I think you know who got it for me. Me, duh. You're in Seattle, Humble. So y'all know, most of y'all know that I like miniatures. And I saw these and I just thought they were like super cute. Look, it's like a mama swan. And then all her little baby swans. These little ones are cute, look. Isn't that adorable? And I was excited to see them still sitting there because you could tell they had already been kind of wiped out. Here in West Texas, or particular Odessa, the early bird gets the worm, and it's survival of the fittest. Dog eat dog around here. You snooze, you lose. Well, anybody else in here? Anybody want to say hello? I feel like I'm talking to myself. Anybody want to say hello in the chat? I'm fixing to go through these quarters, see if there's any goodies in there. So oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I knew you were driving. Cool, J-Lo. Cool. That way I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. How have you been, J-Lo? Have you had anything crazy happen to you lately? I don't have very many people in here right now. I'm not sure if this is not getting into the algorithm. Okay, yeah, he asked if we were still like needing to get a hold of him. So yeah, you need to get with him. You've been doing wound therapy, and then here's a little rabbit I got too. And then she's got her little babies. So yeah, I don't know if any of you are fans of miniature stuff, but I am big time. So how's your wounds? Are they clearing up? Are they getting any better, J-Lo? What's the deal? What is the dealio with that? Okay, so I need my big old Inspector Gadget awesome magnifying glass that we love and use all the time because we see worse than senior citizens do. So thank you. I believe it was Humble. Thank you so much. And if it wasn't you, Humble, then I'm sorry to whoever gave that to us. Like I said, forgive me, I have a horrible memory. Okay, so it wasn't you that sent it? Oh my gosh, I feel embarrassed. Okay. Let me think. Who was it? I don't know who it was. As soon as I find out, I'm going to thank them. I mean, I've already thanked them, but I just can't remember. I just cannot remember who gave that to us then. I thought it was you. So, yeah. Oops. I told y'all. I have a horrible memory. Okay. Okay, now it's bothering me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I feel horrible now, though. I feel terrible. I'm going to find out. Mr. West Texas knows. He spends more time in the community than I do, so he's more familiar with everybody than I am. Only time I really get to interact is when I'm on a live. So, I'm like racking my brain who it was that sent it. I was just positive it was you, Humble. It's slowing healing. It healed by a half centimeter, but long road still. Case managers comes tomorrow morning. Oh, well, bless your heart. Well, prayers for quick healing, physically and spiritually, J-Lo. Hi, Stuart. How are you? How's it going? What are you up to tonight? I am fixing to go through these. Does anybody else say fixin'? Because that's like a Texas word that we use. And I've said it when I was in Arizona before, and the people, I moved to Arizona for a short period of time in Sedona, and I worked at a Bass shoe store, and I would say fixin' in front of my coworkers, and they would laugh and make fun of me and say fixin' isn't a word, and how cute the little Texas girl was with their little cute made up words. So, yeah, does anybody else say fixin'? We're fixin' to go. See, Stuart says fixin'. Got some cool lightning storms. Oh, that's awesome. We did not have any it was really cloudy here all day. It was nice and cloudy and just like a very mild, uh, oh, 2017, very mild day. It was wonderful. Let's see if I can. Does that look magnifying to y'all? Can y'all see what the date is? $1967. 1966. Thank you, JLo. Let's see. 1993. So far, no. But see, I got these from the bank, but Mr. West Texas seems to think that the bank didn't roll these because they're in this, because the bank, when you get them from the bank, they're like sealed in like these tight rolls, and this is like when someone brings them in and does it themselves by hand. So I don't think the bank's gone through these. And maybe we have a chance of getting some silver. That's a 2001. Y'all see that? Maybe, you may be right. This is from 2001. Does anybody else ever do this? Go and get some of these rolls? 2000. And just look through them. And give you something to do, and you might get lucky. Oh, look at this one, y'all. It's a 2023. It's pretty cool. Hold on. Have y'all seen one like this before? A quarter? See, I don't like the new head shape. That looks odd. Do y'all agree? Yeah, the teller could have did it. You're right. You used to work at a bank? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a really cool quarter. Try not to drop it. Have y'all seen one like that? Humble said yes. This is the first time I've seen one like this. So far, no luck. just about right. 1999. So, does anybody have any plans this weekend? Anybody gonna do anything for Cinco de Mayo? Oh, I like this one too, look. Y'all see that one? That one's cool. Humble, you are going to watch Woman of History series. In transit, you have to work. Bless your heart. That's all you ever do. You and Mr. West Texas, workaholics. So there, wait, Women of History series, there's a series of coins? Is that what you're saying? Yep, that's right. But that's just sad that we have to work just to, work so hard just to get a break. Just to get like a short break. What, most people go on vacation for at the most a week, maybe 2 weeks. But I know you get to go for a long time, so it's probably well worth it for you. And then you go see your family. So yes, hopefully retire soon. Humble, I have not heard of the Woman of History series. Who is making them? If you don't mind telling me, I want to look into them. $19.79. $19.76. $20.23. U.S. Mint. All right. So what do you have to like pre-order? Is that what you're gonna do? $19.94. You're not a workaholic? Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Well, then you're a chillaholic, I guess. Isn't that the opposite of working? Is chilling like a villain? Does anybody ever chill? Because that's the opposite of work. 1984. Hi, Richard. $2,000. How are you, Richard? What are you up to tonight? Are there like other lives going on right now? I'm sure there is, right? I probably picked a wrong time to do this, but gotta do it when you get the opportunity, I guess. Moneyholic? Yeah, Mr. West Texas is a moneyholic. You work tomorrow, Humble? Oh, no wonder. Did he just get on his, or has he been on it a while? Well, Transit, tell STG that Miss West Texas said hello when he popped back in. He's been on his a little while. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to do one when he was doing one. I feel bad now. I literally just like got on my app and hit live. I didn't look to see if anybody was on one. I probably should have. I probably will next time. Well, thank you for trying to hang out with me too, y'all. It was really cool of y'all to make an effort. I really don't think that our lives are like getting into the algorithm very well for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's the time that I got on or I don't know. Or I guess YouTube just freaking hates us, maybe. I don't know. Do you hate us, YouTube? Yeah, so far I'm almost done with this roll. Oh, there's another one I have not seen. Let's see if y'all seen it. This is a 2024. I'm going through some quarters, Richard. Let's see if you can see it with this magnifying glass. Y'all see that? That's the first time I've seen one like that. Hey, I'm going through a couple rows of quarters, Richard. I was just hanging out and decided I would go through these on a live. But I was unaware that others in our community were doing live, so whoever's in here with me, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Ooh, some of these are cool. Looking at them with a magnifying glass where you could see like the details and stuff. Look at this one. Check out this one. This one's crazy. Have y'all seen this one? Can y'all read that? Wilma Man Killer is what it says on this quarter. So if anybody knows anything about that, please enlighten me, because that is bizarre. Richard, I just had a 2020 Women of History. Duh. It just the light bulb just went off. Duh. Oh my gosh. I can be such an airhead sometimes, y'all. You're right. It is the Women of History. Well, I'm keeping those because I need to add them to my quarter collection. Are you talking about the Women of History ones, Richard? Well, that's a bummer. Hey, 1982. That's from my era. Oh, I don't know why my light keeps going off. I had like a cool little light, but it's not wanting to work for some reason. Well, first roll is a failure, a big fat failure. There was no silver in one of these first rolls. No, they are 90% modern quarters. Did I read that right? I guess I haven't seen them. Where can I put these now? I don't know if y'all can hear my jazz music. Hey, Southeast. How are you doing? Oh, excuse me. How are you doing? What's going on? About to go through my second roll of quarters. So maybe we'll get lucky on this one. What do y'all think? Y'all, let's place a bet. Anybody in here? Do y'all think I'll find any in this next roll? Yes or no? Let me know. And it's okay if you put no, because you're probably going to be right. Or not. You never know. New label maker. Cool. So my mom gave us one. A label maker, but I've never used it, and I probably should get it out and look at it. I think those are pretty cool. Well, this is a new one. I'm not betting anything. I just wanted people to tell me if they thought yes or no I would find any silver in the other roll that I'm doing now. I just was wanting them to just put a vote. Let me know if y'all think I will or not. I mean, the odds are probably against me, just because it's pretty rare to find any. Well, when we get them from the bank, it's pretty rare to find any, but we have found a little bit. I'm sorry. You vote no? Yeah, you're probably going to be right. Ellis Island. Y'all seen this one? You see that? Yes, I do have a tube of modern proof quarters. You're right. You are right. I forgot. See, I don't even know what I have sometimes. Anybody else want to vote? Anybody else in here want to vote yes or no? Will I find any silver in this roll of quarters from the bank? You found a diamond, a coin star. Yeah, Mr. West Texas always checks those two, and he gets super excited when he finds a dime or a quarter. I think he found a quarter one day in there, but he always checks it and he always finds dimes. That's true, Humble, that the tellers are young because all of the ones at our bank are super young. Yeah, and people always stare at you like, look at you funny like, why are you checking that for loose change? You don't look homeless. Oh, look, 1984. I was 2 years old when that was made. I'm getting into the habit of checking Coinstar now. I didn't before, but now that I know that it won't go through the basket, I've probably lost, we all have, if any of us have ever been to, or anyone here has ever been to a Coinstar before you knew about, like, got into silver or whatever, just imagine, like, the silver we probably lost in the Coinstar before, when we wouldn't check it. We would just be wanting that receipt to go get to go cash it in for some bills. Yeah, that's true. It's up for grabs when it's just sitting there. Very true. Oh, Richard, you don't know what a Coinstar is, dear? Wow. Where do you live? Where do you live? Don't you live here in Texas, or? Oh, this one's pretty, look. That one's so cute. Look, it's beautiful. Okay, so a Coinstar is where these machines that that someone genius came up with for people to go and take their big old huge change jars. You just pour it in this machine and it counts out your money, charges you a small little fee, and prints you out a receipt with however much it counted of your money. So say like you put $15 in there, $15.75, you get a receipt for $15.75, and then you would just take it up to one of the tellers, or one of the checkout people, and give them the receipt, and they'll give you the cash for it. And they have them in Walmart, they have them in United, they have them in H-E-B's, they have them in... Oh wow, look at this one. This one's really cool. Look at that, y'all. It's gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. Very intricate. Keeping... Yeah. Well, Richard, I feel pretty old myself. You collect the quarters? Yeah, I do too. I collect them. That's why I'm taking these cool ones out, because I like to collect unique quarters. This one looks old. It's 1980. Okay, so then you've used one before. I figured you probably had. Yeah, those women's quarters are awesome. So I'm gonna try to collect all of those. Mm, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not any so far. Got a few left. Hey, Alaskan Assassin. How are you, dear? Come on in and chat. I'm just, oh, I'm just checking some quarters. 2 rolls of quarters that I picked up at the bank. And no silver so far, but I have found some really cool quarters. How are you, Alaskan Assassin? You doing good tonight? Hopefully. Oh, there's my state. That one's my favorite. Texas. Coin roll hunting, yeah. I should have put that instead of silver hunting on the title. But it's still the same thing, I guess. Are there a lot of different live streams tonight, Alaskan, like in like our community? I knew Stack That Gold was doing one. Is he still doing his? Do you know? I don't think our lives are getting into the algorithm very good. Mr. West Texas will do them by himself sometimes, and like he'll have so many views and all these people in his, and I'll do one and like I make the mistake of doing one when everybody else is probably doing them. So you do? Wow. That is cool. Southeast. Very cool. So no luck on the quarters. Just wasn't in the cards, I guess. Okay. Check good? Aw, check my fellow Texan. My fellow Texan. Oh, really? Richard? Yeah, check's cool. No, we don't know where what's gonna happen. We don't know if we're gonna go into a recession in a few weeks, if we're gonna not have supplies, like a supply shortage or something like that. Just nothing's certain right now at all. Good night, Southeast. Thanks for stopping in. Yes. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. God bless. Yeah, it's just living in really hectic times. It's just we never know from one day to the next what we're gonna see in the headlines, which most of the headlines aren't telling us the truth anyway. So got a few of these. This one's really cool. Pandas. That. I don't like to put that one up though, because like it's got a pretty good reflection in it. And then there's this one. I like this one too. This one's really cool. My daughters are, I will be right back. My daughters are acting up. Get up. Come on. Get up. Get out. Yeah. Get out. Come on. Go. Go watch go watch something. Are you going with her? Go. Better behave. Oh, kids are crazy when they're bored. Wow, I've only got 4 people in here. Why am I not in the algorithm? Y'all. Hi, Chit. How are you? Yeah, Richard, I just don't know. I'm doing great. That's awesome. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. Love to hear a fellow Texan is in good shape. That's for sure. How's Austin, Texas tonight? Man, I used to love Austin. Oh, Austin was so cool. That was the spot. Weird? I know it. I know it. It is a very strange place now. It's like you're on another planet almost. That's scary. Got a lot of liberals in that neck of the woods now, huh? Yeah, so I didn't have hardly any guesses on my quarters. Yeah, being normal is. Being normal is. You're an outcast if you're normal. You got to be a freak. That's like the new thing with the newer generations. You got to be a spoiled brat. You got to be a freak, different. Yeah, Austin always has been different, but not this different. Not this different, y'all. It's all the California people wanting to get away from what was going on over there came flooding to Texas. Oh, you're right about that, Stuart. You are right about that. And who's knocking on the door? Who's knocking? Go in there. Don't be knocking behind me when I'm doing a live. Who was it? No, that was you. Yeah, Austin, poor Austin. Poor Austin, Texas. I don't know if I could even live there now. I don't know. I don't know how liberal it's gotten. I haven't been there in years. Like I said, my brother lives there, and he can seem to deal with the liberalism, but yeah, it's been about that long for me too. We even lived 60 miles away, and we never went because Mr. West Texas does not like. He does not like big cities, and he wouldn't even go check it out with me. I'm like, let's just go for the day. Just give it. Just at least go see it. You know, he wouldn't even do that. He was like, nope, I don't want to live in a city that size. And I remember when I was in my 20s, we went down to go downtown to all those bars they had down there. It was just like a street full of bars. What, Stuart, what do you mean by that? What, I don't know what's going on with that. What is this going to affect? Like the decisions they're making? Yeah, 6th Street. I wasn't sure if it was 5th or 6th Street. I couldn't remember, so I didn't want to sound stupid, so I didn't say it. But 6th Street, yeah, that's where I went. That place used to be fun. So I don't know. That area is just so beautiful. It's just a really, really beautiful part of Texas. And I don't know. It's just unfortunate. Zilker Park used to be a great visit till the homeless wrecked it a few back. Oh God, that's what they did. That's what they did in Oregon and Washington. They just like flooded in from California and just settled in all these little towns and places over there, and that's just crazy. Hey, y'all need to be quiet.
Sorry.
You better be. Disc golf. How long have you lived over there, Czech? I wanted to live there so bad I couldn't stand it. 25 years? Okay, that's quite a bit. Wow. Yeah, I begged Mr. West Texas for us to find jobs there, and he was not having it. Wait, she was probably right. Partied on 6th Street many nights. I've only partied on 6th Street 2 nights. My whole life. I've only been there twice. And I will say this, it was very fun back in the early 2000s when I was young. How do y'all like my display here? Oh, there I go. Doing clumsy stuff. Oh yeah, they had good music, man, really good atmosphere, just, I mean, it was, just a very chill, laid back place, but, I don't think this is gonna fit again. What's that lake there, Lady Bird Lake, is that what it's called? There's supposedly a serial blank there that's unaliving people. And it's pretty bizarre. I don't know if y'all ever watched anything on that, but that is a very strange situation. Oh yeah, man, good food, good music, good atmosphere, good drinks. Right, check. That was it. That sealed the deal, huh? That is ironic. I get the irony of that. Yeah, I don't know. We lived in Gonzales, and I know a bunch of y'all that are here in Texas know about Gonzales. You know, we lived there, and I think we've talked about this before. It was really pretty. There was a lot of places Mr. West Texas could go fishing. We had the ocean just 2 hours away. I think Houston was 2 hours away. Austin was 2 hours away. San Antonio was 2 hours away. So every direction we went, we'd be like going to like a major city or like, somewhere pretty. So it was nice, but the people there were so unfriendly. It was just, it was sad. It was sad. Like people, you're walking around in their Walmart and people are walking by and just glaring at you and looking at you up and down because they don't know who you are. They do not like outsiders, and they do not make friends with outsiders. I can tell y'all that. Nobody argues with the brisket, get in line. And Texas has some of the best brisket too. Do y'all ever scroll on YouTube or TikTok and see the different places you can get like just amazing food? It makes you hungry. Well, none of those places are here in our area. We have like all the ones that we see, Mr. West Texas sends them to me. They're like in the bigger cities, Dallas, Austin, Houston, all these little hole in the wall spots. Hi, Tully Tully. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very, very much. God bless. Thanks for stopping in. I'm just sitting here rambling anyway. But yeah, all the yummy food's not, we don't have any of those type of places around here. It's hard to find good food here where we live. Good night, Tilly Tilly. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, sweetie. We'll see you soon. In the 80s, you could find classic cars cheap. Our neighbor is in like a classic car club, and he's just a few houses down. He's an older gentleman, and he has a real cool car. And I guess the other day they were having like a car club meeting at his house, and all these really cool cars were out there. I can't remember if I was able to record them or not. I think I did, because I wanted to do a short. I'm not sure why I didn't. I can't remember. But it was really cool. They had like some really cool cars. And then the other day, when was it? No, it was just yesterday. We came across this old fire truck. Like, it was so cool looking, and I did a little video on it, so I might post that too. That was really cool looking, just vintage, kind of rusting, but still, you could see the red, it was still red, just rusted, but it looked so cool. Vintage, I like vintage. Vintage stuff is awesome. I do like vintage. So yeah. Driftwood and the OG Salt Lake. What's that? Wait. What's that, Stuart? What are you talking about? What am I missing? Hey, can anybody hear my music? Oh, those barbecue places? Ah, see, okay. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't sure if you were talking about, you know what I was thinking of when you said Salt Lake? I was thinking of that Salt Bay guy, the one that throws the salt like all dainty on the meat. Have you ever seen him? He's like Turkish, and he's got like all these steak houses all over the world, and he like throws his salt like really dainty. I don't know. Look him up. Look up Salt Bay. But yeah, okay, so that's a barbecue place. You grew up down the street from where? Austin? I didn't realize that over there by Amarillo there was like that beautiful like Palo Duro Canyon. I never knew that the landscape was like that over there. I just always assumed it was flat up in the Panhandle. And I didn't know that there was like mountains and canyons. We didn't get to go see it when we went last summer, but I would love to go see that Palo Duro Canyon. I don't know if y'all have heard of it, Stuart. Check. But I don't think we're gonna have very many more popping in tonight. I just picked the wrong time to get on. Pretty sunsets, yeah. Yes, it is. Just looking at pictures of it, I'm like, we have to go, because that's where Mr. West Texas, some of his family are, so we'll be going back over there. And I told him the next time we go, that is on our bucket list. But we need to get in shape if we're going to be hiking. And I'm not sure if our kids would be able to. It would have to be when the weather was mild, not when not in the summer when it gets real hot. It'd have to be like mild weather when we went. That's the Texas Grand Canyon. Um, yeah, it's super, super awesome over there. What's up, LJ? Wondering where you were. I'm boring. I don't have very many people on mine. I'm just trying to keep the few I have. Every Texan needs to go. Yeah, for sure. That and there's so many little hidden gems here in Texas, and y'all know that, but it's like every time, there's a new one found, people find out about it like right away, and then it's just ruined. You're doing some drinking and chilling. Right on, right on. I'm chilling. Not having a drink, but that does sound nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Big Thicket, Lake Whitney. Those are. Where's Lake Whitney near? When I was little, I remember my parents taking me to this lake, and I was little. I had to have been like 2 or 3, but I remember this. I remember and this is why I remember. I remember all the beautiful fireflies. I could not believe my eyes. I just was mesmerized by them. And I can't remember what lake my mom told me it was. Get your notebook out, right? I'm already sitting here like Big Thicket, Lake Whitney. Where's that at, LJ? North? I mean, east? East? Colleen? Colleen's by Austin, right? It is, yeah. I remember going to Colleen. There's a lot of little what do they call them? I guess you'd say suburbs. Different little towns. Wait, hold on. There is Buffalo Gap near. Man, I need to screenshot these. And I'll just email LJ and be like, okay, give me the list. I just remember it being a lake, and there were some cabins. There was a lot of cabins, and there was a lot of other people there. And I can't remember what my mom said we were down there for. It wasn't. I don't think it was Breckenridge, but I keep thinking Breckenridge for some reason. Is there a lake over there? Does anybody know if May, Texas is near Breckenridge? I don't know. What's that, T-Bird? Raiders. Like the football team? Is that what you call Stewart? How are you tonight, T-Bird? I've just been sitting here rambling on. Went through a couple rolls of quarters, didn't find any silver, unfortunately. Yeah, so I've got some jazz music on. If anybody's annoyed by it, let me know and I'll turn it off. Wow, really, LJ? Hi, Mark. Oh yeah, I heard he was having a live, and I was like, oh man, I did not mean to get on when he was having a live. I didn't even know. I just was trying to hurry up and get on to do one, and I just got like literally got on our YouTube and put live. Hey Cartier, how are you? You sounds like it, LJ. You would have had to have been a good swimmer. How is everyone? How is everyone tonight? Hi and bye, T-Bird. Hope you have a good night, dear. Thanks for just stopping in and saying hello. No, I don't, LJ. I don't. I mean, I'm sure I would notice one though. Thank you, T-Bird. Appreciate it very much, dear. Hope you have a good night. Sleep tight. What? Wait. What? Okay. What am I missing here? Why are you talking about the Raiders? What am I missing? Somebody fill me in. Yeah, I think I would notice any errors, like, but I don't know. Then again, I don't know what exactly to look for either, you know? So, do you check for what? W quarter. Little bit more specific, please. I am kind of dingy, if you haven't noticed. Mr. West Texas gets frustrated with me because I I need, he wants me to be more knowledgeable and more involved in the, you know, community and stuff. And I really do try. I just am so busy. My kids are at home, everyone knows that we have them here at home for school. And I don't think so, ma'am. You are not going to come into my camera angle. What? Wait. Should be 9. Is that what that means, Stuart? Okay. Well, whoever did that for me, that is super nice. That's why I love this community. That's why I think that it's just a wonderful, wonderful group of people because of stuff like that. When a stream ends, it is etiquette to send your chat to another live stream called Raid. Okay. I didn't know that. Sorry about my cat, y'all. Meow. Aw, SGT's awesome. That's my boy. Y'all are all awesome. Everyone that supports us, like, I know that, like, we're kind of not that exciting sometimes. And, what? 33-cent tip? Well, it's better than nothing. Can somebody please let, STG know that, wait. Who sent y'all? SGT or SGT or STG? SGT or STG? I'm confused. You are? Well, then it doesn't surprise me. Are you at the pharmacist house? Okay, STG. Yeah, okay, I thought so because I knew he was doing a live. Is he still having his live? I was like, I told Transit, oh, tell him I said hi, and I was like, I didn't know he was doing a live, or I wouldn't have gotten on. It's not like I took a bunch of his people away though, so I've only had like 4 people in here most of the time. Um, so if you stuck in here with me, you're a rock star. You're the best. A freaking miracle, right? He didn't go live very often. That's why I feel so bad. I just popped my happy butt on here like la di da. I didn't even pay attention. Didn't see if anybody else was doing a live. How did his live go? What was he talking about tonight? What did Mr. STG have to say? Thank y'all for coming to my live. I was getting a little sad. So his ended then, right? Cool. Okay. Yeah, I kind of got on a little too late. I probably should have just waited till tomorrow, but then I thought it's Saturday and I know, bigger channels sometimes do lives. I don't know when they do lives, so if I'm just the type, if I have the time to do it, I'm just gonna do it, and I'm not like really gonna think too much about it. And I had time to do this, so yeah. But I'm glad he sent y'all. That was sweet. How are you, Mark? What? LJ, you in here still? Was he drinking scotch? He's a New Yorker. New York. I used to want to live in New York. Oh, Layla, please, sister. I wonder if his New York accent gets thicker while he's drinking. You know, some people's accents get like the more they drink, like the more like thick it comes out. Maybe he's one of those guys. I mean, I hear it when he talks, but not like crazy, like some people I've heard from there. Oh, okay, LJ. Well, you know what? I just happen to have a brand new kitchen. Um, oh my gosh, scale. Sorry, scale that I got. So I will definitely weigh them. Oh no, now I'm worried. Well, we got them from. They actually came from the. Where did they come from? Mr. West Texas. If you're on here, where did the Eagles that I ordered, the Eagles that I just ordered recently come from? What was it? Bullion Exchange or something like that? I don't remember. Bullion Exchange. Okay, yeah. They were from Bullion Exchange. They weren't like directly from Walmart or any like weird third party vendor. They were from the.
Okay. Yeah, because they usually come from like directly from bullion dealers. They don't like I've never ordered any that came from anywhere else. They've always been like a legit bullion dealer that sends them. Like I won't order them unless I know for sure they're like gonna be from someone that's trustworthy. I mean, I don't know if you saw my video I just did day before yesterday about the CEO of this Red Rock Bullion company taking advantage of all these poor, innocent, elderly people. Yeah, yeah, LG. I'm straight. I think on that because yeah, like Mr. West Texas says, you have to check if it's from APMEX or Pinehurst or Bullion Exchange. Like when I was showing y'all the other day in my video, I was trying to show y'all like where I was showing y'all where it said U.S. Mint. That's where that's where they would be coming from. It would always say in that one spot. It'll always tell you where they're gonna come from, and we always make sure that we're ordering them from someone legit. Yeah, I'm very thorough when I spend money like that. What else, LJ? What else? What else is going on? What else do you know? No, I know. I was just explaining to them on my video. I was given an example, and it was the U.S. Mint. That was the example I just happened to come up on. It was just a random example. Yep, exactly, LJ. I would AppMex would I would trust AppMex. I would definitely. Yeah, it'll say definitely. It'll say it'll be straight from them. They're just putting their product on Walmart site and selling it, and I'm buying it from them. We're just using Walmart as a middleman, basically. So it'll come straight from the dealer, and it'll have like their receipt and their little flip. I don't know what those things are called. You put them in those little flip things, but it'll have their like all their logo and stuff. Yeah, I've never had trouble with that mix. I think we've ordered there once or twice, and I don't think we've had any trouble. Silver Seeker, do you mean loves? You put lives the clickbait. Do you mean loves the clickbait? Yeah, yeah. I have. I think AppMex is very trustworthy. I would say for sure. That's why I'm saying, like, if you order off Walmart, make sure that it's from AppMex or can't talk, Bullion Exchange or etc. You know. Do they really, Cartier? I'm gonna have to look. I haven't looked at their website in a long time. I like to buy from Intaglio. What's their website again? Somebody tell me their website name. I love going there, but they're always sold out of everything. Well, DOJ arresting. Oh wow, LJ. It's getting good. It's getting good. Yeah, Mr. West Texas is right. Sometimes they're their prices are a little cheaper on Walmart too. That's what's weird. It's crazy. But I have not had a problem. We've ordered from there quite a few times, a handful of times, and it's always been directly from a legit dealer, and always came right on time. We literally can track it from the time we order it, and it leaves the warehouse or wherever until it gets to our doorstep, and that's what I love about it. I get my the Wanda nautical coin. You talking about from AppMex Cartier? Are they Mark on eBay? I don't I don't know who that is. I don't know who Silver Seeker is. But I remember you telling me that he has something against LCS's, Mr. West Texas. Um, Good, LJ. Good. I heard that they have significantly um, expanded Gitmo just for that reason. He has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I just don't, I've never seen any of his videos. This is the first time I've heard anybody really mention him. I know Mr. West Texas said something about him doing videos about against LCSs, so I don't know. Mr. West Texas seems to think he has something against them, so I don't know. I couldn't say one way or another because, like I said, I didn't even know who he was until I know he's a bigger channel, isn't he? Cartier, you're still talking about AppMex, right? Okay, yeah. Man, I'm gonna look. Now you got me wanting to look. I'm gonna do that while I'm on this live. What's everybody's favorite? Okay, yeah, whoever's in here, if you feel like typing in the comments, put what's your favorite piece of silver or gold to buy. Like, what is it that you always end up buying and gravitating to when you are gonna get more silver? I'm chilling. We got a campfire and out watching, listening over the. Man, that sounds amazing. Engelhard. Mark says Engelhard. Cartier likes anything with ships. What about you, LJ? What's your favorite? Alright, going at mix right now. Richards is ASE. ASEs. I like those too. At Mexa says, what brings you here? Diversifying my portfolio. I do say so myself. Which metal is most important to me? Wow, does everybody here, does anybody, is what I meant to say, does anybody know what's up with these questions on when you go to the AppMex site? It's like giving you like all these questions for it lets you get on the site. You buy Buffaloes, American Eagles, Libertad, and all of those are, yeah, I love every single one. I'm not real crazy about the Buffaloes, but the ASEs, the Libertads, And any gold, anything gold. Look up Rwanda Nautical Series. Okay, let me finish answering these third degree questions. Um, which metal is most important to you? Well, of course, gold, because it's the most expensive, duh. Now it's recommending all these expensive pieces of gold to me. I probably shouldn't have put gold. Okay, Rwanda Nautical. Hold on. Nautical Series. Okay. Is this what? Are these it? Cartier? Do I have it right? Am I on the right page? I click Star Wars Black. Ah, yes. I love the Valkyries, Germanium Valkyries. I love Morgans too. Star Wars stuff's cool. I like the Mandalorian stuff. So Cartier, do I have it on the right page? Did you see what I had up? Can you tell me please if that's the right one? It has like 2025 Australia 1 ounce silver lunar snake. Oh, these are okay. This is not it. Duh, nautical. That's ships. I was wondering. I was like, why is it pulling up snakes? Let me just do nautical. Rwanda nautical. Ah, now I got it right. Dang it. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Y'all see those? Good night, Mark. Thanks for stopping in. Wow. Wow. Exquisite taste. Cartier. I love that gold one. That gold one. Oh man, I would love to have that gold one. That gold one. It would be so cool to have that gold one because like it looks like a pirate, you know. It looks like a coin a pirate would have like had a bunch of, you know what I mean? Tuckalau, Richard, did I say that right? I don't. What's Tuckalau or Tuckalay or Tuck? I don't know. Sorry if I butchered that. Yeah, that gold. Like they look like they would have been in a pirate chest with a bunch of pirates back in the day, or like hidden like the Goonies, you know, in treasure like that. They're really cool. I like them. They're gorgeous. Expensive, but gorgeous. I like them. You just had FG Stacker make you 6 large ship rounds on his printer. That's cool. Most remote place in the world. Well, I do not think I want to go there then. Yeah, Cartier, I like those, what is it, Scottsdale mint, I think it is. They have those biblical ones. I think it's Scottsdale. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting stopped up. And those are gorgeous, but they only have like they're all 2 ounces, and they're like 80 to 100 and something, which I don't mind paying that. You know, I'd really like to get one, but I love those the biblical series. Those are so cool. I'd like to get one with Jesus. Where's that at, Richard? Tuckalau. Did I say that right? Oh man, that'd be great, LJ. I need your help with that. I need your help with this that type of stuff, because we don't really know too much what we're doing when it comes to that. I mean, we know enough, but it's I would love to learn how to pull profits. And what are you hearing about the RV? I mean, I'm hearing that they're saying that everything's been wrapped up in Iraq, and that it should be changing any second now. What do you think about that? Do you think that's just a bunch of hopium, or do you think that it could be really soon, or do you think something has to happen first? There's going to be a marker. What do you think about that, LJ? She's a chunky monkey, 6.3 ounces. Wow. Pretty chunky, I'll say. Out in Pacific from Australia. Oh, wow. Yeah. One of my bucket list places is the reef in Australia. I really want to go. I would love to go there and see that. Yep, that's true. It is going to a great cause. You're so right. You can't go wrong. Oh, do they really, Richard? They use Perth Mint uses Tuckalau? Is it like a little island? It's like just like a little island out in the middle of nowhere? My glasses on. Yeah, LJ, I've heard so many different ones. It's like I've heard like some really ridiculous, like just outrageous rumors, and you know, what the rates are supposed to be. It's like, come on. I mean, I would love it if it were true. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I'm trying to keep my feet planted in reality, you know. So, but I mean, shoot, like at this point, even if we could get 75 cents, I mean, I would be okay with that. Just getting anything from it. I'm not a greedy person. I don't have to have. I just have to have enough. Yeah, I agree with that. I've heard some people say $22. I'm like, they sound so ridiculous. Hi, Sudha. How are you, sweetie? Welcome to my rambling live. Oh, yeah, they do. They do. I love Scottsdale mint, and I love Germanian mint. And, of course, intaglio. That sounds reasonable to me. Some people say that the dong's going to go higher than the dinar. Some people are thinking it will. That's good, Sudha. That's good. I'm assuming it's daytime over there, right? You're in India? Sorry, y'all. I'm getting stopped up and have to use my nose, my Afrin. Depends on the dinar. Yeah, they say dinar's gonna be the first one to go, and then there's gonna be a chain reaction, and then it'll be the dong will be next, and I don't know what comes after, and then Zimbabwe, the Zimbons too. Those are supposed to be being redeemable if you have a certain like serial number on them. A certain type of the Zimbons they say are going to be redeemable. But yeah, I don't think anybody knows until like they know until it's like right in front of them. You know, all these people can just speculate, and we'll see. I'm trying to get on that timeline where it does revalue and I can finally not have any more money problems. Yeah, I know. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit before you can redeem the Zim, LJ. Oh, shoot. Okay. I guess I can wait. If it's gonna be worth it, I'll wait. It's in God's timing. God's timing is always perfect, I guess. We'll see. Oh, sorry, I'll hit the table. So many rumors going around about everything from arrest to corruption to conspiracies to, well, I probably shouldn't have said that word. From thieves to, you know, whatever, you name it. Exactly, Carney, exactly. Like, whatever, it doesn't really matter what it is, as long as it's silver, as long as it's a precious metal that, you know, going to be worth, going to keep it, hold its value and be worth something, I say buy it. Whether it's high premium or a generic round or whatever it is, a bar, it's all the same at the end of the day. And I do like the high premium stuff. That's kind of an issue for us. Let's see. Let's see. I just want to see how my display looks. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. You can see my light better. Oh yeah, I wish I could buy everything. I can't imagine having a like what am I trying to say? Having a not having to worry about money, having a like ungodly amount that you can spend on stuff, on whatever, silver, gold, crypto. Just imagine those people that are investing and just like, it's money is no object. It's like the money trees always doing good and growing and never runs dry. The well never runs dry with some people. So unfair. So unfair. You melt down generic rounds. Yeah, that's what I say, Cartier. Like I'm just one of those type of people that like I I have I guess a taste for higher premium stuff, and like I like unique, cool like conversation pieces. That's like my whole thing. And so I'm pretty bad about wanting nothing but premium silver and gold. So I had a question I wanted to ask everyone. What was it? I forgot. Dang it! I wanted to ask. Collect what makes you happy. Yeah, exactly. How about a walk and say, "Oh, I know." Imagine like just having like your like opening your safe and there's just gold bars, like gold bars stacked, like as far as you can see. There's people out there like that, and it's just the injustices of the world. It's not fair. It's really not cool how only 1% of the world gets to have most of its wealth, and everyone else has to work their fingers to the bone just to be able to live. Uh, that's why I'm hoping that the paradigm is going to shift and that this will no longer be something that I don't know. What do y'all think? Like, so what do y'all think if would 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 we would the economy still work if everybody became a millionaire overnight? Would it still work? Would you still be able to do things the way we normally do, or would it be like a gallon of milk is $75? Like, is that how things would be? I don't know. Or do you think it's possible for everyone to have plenty of wealth and abundance and we still be able to carry on as a society and manage, just have to learn to do things a little differently. What do y'all think? Exactly. Cartier champagne taste, beer pocket, but exactly. That is me. That's why I'm saying depth to the paradigm is ending. Exactly, LG. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case anymore. Yeah, LJ, I hope so. Bye, Sudha. Thank you for coming in. God bless. Have a good day. Yeah, Cartier, I understand that. Yeah, it would definitely hurt them because I mean, those silver certificates what is it like? One each certificate has like 10 to 15 to 20 people attached to it that own it, and they think that they have like all this invested in a sound, you know, product. Little do they know 10 other people own that same certificate, that same piece of silver. Some guy would give all his to a woman. A lot of guys probably would. A lot of guys would. A lot of manipulators out there. But I mean, I don't know. I like think about it. I'm like, what if everyone just had enough? Like, what if we all just had enough to go out and buy a Lamborghini tomorrow, or a Corvette, or an Escalade? You know, what would happen? What would happen to the economy if that, like, if everyone woke up tomorrow and they had $5 million in their bank accounts? Would like our economy collapse? I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all. I don't understand. Okay, yeah. There's only one answering me. Mr. West Texas says no, but it wouldn't work. I wouldn't think so either. I wouldn't think so either because let's see, comment. Yeah, I know. What would they do if everybody wanted to get their silver? What would they do? They wouldn't have enough. Yeah, I don't know. So do you think in order for our society to have made it this far, it's, or in the way we live in our society, we have to have the rich and we have to have the poor, like they even each other out? Like, is that how that works? Like, is it just an unjust world where there's always going to be poor and there's always going to be wealthy, like elite people that get pretty much get to do anything they want, have anything they want? You know, you would think that if you had that status, like nothing would be fun, nothing would be exciting. If you had that much money, it wouldn't. It just like getting things wouldn't mean anything to you anymore. Like things like money. When money is no object, things no longer are important. You know, it's like not exciting anymore. Then settle for the rest. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is. I mean, I guess you're right, unfortunately. But I am a firm believer that it can change and that we can have, that we can and that we will have a golden age, I think. I think we will, and I think that I think the Jubilee will happen soon. I really do. I think we're in the season. I think pretty much everyone can feel it, like something's coming, or something, you just, everybody can feel it in their soul, like there's coming something's coming, and it's, I don't know, we'll see. Right, LJ. I agree. Yeah, this is a great wealth transfer, and I know it takes time. I'm pretty patient. I think I've been pretty patient. I've been waiting for years for it to happen. um, Probably not as long as some people, but I've been waiting a while for all this to go down. Exactly, Stuart. We're gonna have a bumpy road on the way there, and it's gonna get bad before it gets good. That's just how it has to be. Right, LJ. Exactly. I agree. Just middle class and the rich. Yep. Yep. But what's going to be considered middle what will be considered middle class and what will be considered rich? Like, are the middle class going to be like millionaires and then the rich are billionaires, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think you understand what I mean. Yeah, it's going to be painful. I think that we have to have a near blank, y'all know the word, starts with the D, experience, near unalive experience to wake up more people, and I think that America is going to be brought to their knees, and then when the all is lost moment is right there, it's going to be great. It's just going to get, if you survive it, hopefully there won't be any loss of life or anything like that. If you can survive it physically, mentally, spiritually, um, you know, financially, then it's going to be good after that. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, Stuart, right? Yeah, I know. Uh, but those that are going to be some of us that are going to be blessed enough to have invested and made money, if that is the case, it's it's for the betterment of humanity. Like all these people are supposed to use some of their blessing to help humanity. That's the whole point of it, is to make sure that you do something to contribute and help help people. Yeah, you're right, Cardi. Right now, it just people are struggling though. It sucks, it really does. I don't know. Like I said, it just seems so unfair, so unjust that people, some people die because they didn't have. Oops, I said the word. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Some people dye their hair. Some people dye their hair because they didn't have enough money to pay for stuff they needed to keep them alive. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's right, LJ. That's right. That's that's what I believe. Yeah, he who helps the least of these tie dye their shirts. I had to think of something quick because I didn't filter myself there. Um, I really hope so, LJ. I'm trying to get on that wake up, and that's the timeline we're on, hoping that it'll be soon. Exactly. Yeah, Cartier. I've always been like a very giving and and I swear, I'm not just saying this. I've always been very giving and very, I'm not a greedy person and I'm not a high maintenance person. And I've always been very giving. If I have enough to give, then I'm definitely going to give. And even if I don't have enough to give, I'll share what I have or I'll do what I can. And you're right, it's our job. That's why Jesus, praise his holy name, said, love one another. The most important law, most important thing you're supposed to do is love one another. People should love one another more. We just don't, unfortunately. By design, we're at each other's throats. That's why there's two different parties. It's to divide a nation, to divide us, and instead of helping each other, all we do is hate on each other. Humans are crazy. The things that we do to each other, and the things that we do for a little bit of money or power. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's a thing to us. Like, to us, like, power is like such a great thing, and money is such a great thing. I used to carry boxes of canned food in my truck, pop tops with a spoon to it. Oh, here we go. Yep. Yep. Give them food. I, I'm I'm not a big I'm not a big fan of some of those people that are out there begging, though, that are just frauds. And there's a lot of people here that you'll see out on a corner with a sign all day, a lady with her two kids, making her kids stay out in the hot sun all day. She'll have one sitting in a stroller and one sitting out on the pavement. And then at the end of the day, you'll see her go get into like a nice, newer, like, minivan or something. We have people here that do that all the time. I'll give them money. I just give them whatever's gonna make them happy. If I have some money in my purse, I don't carry cash a lot, but when I have cash, if I can give it to them, I will. Even if don't look like they don't look like they should be in that situation. And when I say it, I mean like they look like they would be able to go and work and support themselves because they look healthy. But then I think to myself, a lot of them have mental illness, and you gotta think about that too. And addiction comes along right along with that, and it's really heartbreaking. I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed because I think about people that have it worse. There was a horrible, oh my gosh, like what part? Like right here by our house or like on down? And are you going to be home soon? Because it's almost 1 o'clock here, Mr. West Texas. Yeah, I'm waiting on a med bed too. I'm waiting to get myself recalibrated. Yeah, LJ, I was thinking that AI stuff they announced was gonna have have something to do with the med beds. I can't help but think that the two are connected. AIs are already out there finding cures and saving people's lives by finding their diagnosis that human doctors couldn't figure out. So I can't help but think that AI's got to be connected to the med beds. And when you hear the White House announce from their own mouth that they can manipulate time and space, then we're already there technologically. We have some really, really crazy technology out there that I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. I'm sorry if I sound like my words are starting to slur. That technology that would be indistinguishable from magic. So I'm sure those med beds are coming. I heard that the first healing center was supposed to be over here, I think by Abilene. I don't know, I heard that wrong. I know if I'm gonna be sitting here for 3 hours, you can bet there's gonna be some cats walking by and strutting in front of the camera. I've got 4 inside cats, and I didn't ever expect to have this many. We had one, and then I felt like we needed another one, so I adopted my next one, and we were cool with those 2. But then our friend's cat had kittens, and my daughter, we had to go feed we started feeding the cat, and she was pregnant because they were gone for like a month. We were feeding them like 3 weeks. And she ended up having her kittens while me and the girls were going over there to feed them and take care of them. She had her kittens, and the girls just fell in love with those kittens and asked if they could have one for their birthday. So then we got our 3rd one, which that one I regret so much. That cat is the worst behaved one. Oh my goodness. And then I have my little Snow White cat, Ducky, that I rescued, and he's very special to me. I love him so much. I rescued him, and let's see. Maybe y'all can see him over here. You see him sitting in that box? That is my Ducky bear. Hi, Ducky. Ducky. Hi, Ducky Bill. Hi, baby. I scared him. Y'all see my Ducky? Isn't he handsome? He's so handsome. Anyway, he's very special to me, and he's a sweet cat, and man, I'm so glad I got that cat. He's different. You have a white duck named Donald? Yeah, he was white, so we decided to name him Ducky. I have heard of outside cats too, LJ. But I'm living in the middle of city limits, and we have like we have like a 4-pet max per household, and then if you get caught feeding ferals or strays, you'll get a big old fat ticket. And I hate to do it, but I gotta close up our storage, and I'm sorry, my cat is the one shaking the table. We're gonna have to close up the storage and quit putting out food for them, because there's too many, and they're all getting pregnant again, and they're all gonna have more. And it's just, I wish I could trap them all and go get them fixed, but there's no programs here. There's no programs here to help with that. They have no kind of programs in place to help people with this pet problem that we have. Crazy times. I remember getting cable for the first time as a kid. LOL, I lived out of. So everyone was talking in school about all these cool shows to watch. I still took here before they made it up our road. Aww. Didn't that make you appreciate it so much more though? Like it means so much more to you when you've been waiting and waiting and patiently waiting. Oh yeah, I'm a big old cat lady. I am. That's right. They don't live with me. I live with them. That's for sure. Cats are special. I mean, because they really are sweet and they really can love you. They are capable of love. It's just, it just takes a certain type of person, I guess, to form a bond with a cat. And there's some, you either love them or you hate them. Cats are just one of those pets that you either love them or you hate them. And I happen to love them a little too much. Yeah, they do. Cats do pick you. Yeah, Cartier, that's nice of you. I mean, if it was just one, it's because our problem is we were feeding a mom and a daughter cat, and they were fixed, so we weren't worried about them. Well, some pregnant black cat, you know, she came and she had a litter, and I think she had like 5 in that litter, and they were like striped. So that litter was striped, and she must, like 4 of them must have been girls. Okay, well, they got older. Because cats grow quick, and the next thing I knew, last spring, all the daughters from her first litter were pregnant, and she had just had her second litter, which was Ducky's litter, and she wasn't taking care of Ducky. She was pretty much just, he was the runt, and he had like an infection in his eyes, and she was pretty much just kind of keeping him separated from the others. And out of all those, she had she had two white ones, a black one, and a gray one that in the litter. Okay, and I'm not even kidding you. There was 2 white ones, a black one like her, and a gray one. Ducky was one of the white ones. Anyway, you could tell she wasn't really taking care of him, and he was the only one out of that litter that he couldn't see, but he would just come crawling out, just trying to find us wherever our voices were. He was the only one that wasn't acting feral. He was acting tame, like he, wanted to, like, save me. That's how he was acting, so I couldn't ignore him. So I brought him in, and after Ducky, I'm at my capacity. I will not bring in any more cats. Mr. West Texas would kill me if I did. Oh, I said it. He would unalive me if I did. So he wouldn't be very happy. Black and white like a moo cow. I had a cat look just like it, named Moo Cow Kitty. Oh, that is cute though. I love that. My mom had a cat like that. Her name was Sister. She looked like a cow, and she was fat too, poor baby. And she wasn't even that old. My mom's sister was there. My aunt was staying there with her, and my aunt went to get something out of the closet, and she was laying up in the shelves where she would make little beds and the towels and the clean towels and linens and stuff. And my aunt just like looked at her and was like, okay, this cat, there's something not right about it. It's not breathing. Ended up, she, I guess, went in there and curled up and died in her sleep. But she looked just like a cow. And she would say, Mama. She would go, Mama. Aw. You have a kitten right now, Richard? What'd you name it? Oh, I guess it's getting late. I better get off of this. I'm getting tired and I'm slurring my words, y'all, and I've been on here a really long time. So, I don't want to sound like I'm 3 sheets in the wind. I haven't had anything to drink tonight, but I'm just getting really tired and I'm starting to ramble, and I know when I'm rambling, it's time to shut it down. So, yeah, it's 2. Yeah, you better get to bed, Cartier. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me tonight. Richard, Cartier, LJ. I think that's all that's been in here with me the last hour or so. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and listening to my ramblings, my cat lady ramblings. But anyway, I will probably be doing a live. Yeah, thank you, LJ. I'll probably be doing a live with Mr. West Texas on Sunday morning. So I will be talking to y'all then. And LJ, shoot me an email on anything I may need to know. Fill me in. All right. Yep, you're right, Cartier. Y'all stay positive. Try to keep it. Try to stay in that higher vibrational state. Don't put yourself in a low vibrational state, because it's easier for things to attack you. And by things, you know what I mean, demons or bad spirits. So stay in that high vibration of love, and everybody stay safe, healthy, happy, abundant, and prosperous. God bless you all, and get some rest, everyone. Have a good night. Hugs, hearts, and high fives.